That's how it comes.
I did study politics.
Yes, I was.
Okay, are we on? You guys can hear me? Okay, our Democrats are prompt, right? So it's 6:07, so we'll go ahead and get started. First off, I want to say it's a great day to be a Democrat in Clark County. I don't know, a lot of you guys probably don't know the inner workings of what's happened behind us here today. This isn't a 6-month ordeal or a 1-year ordeal. We've been talking about this for going on probably close to 2 years now. Heidi and Benita were large parts in making this effort happen today. So just as we've kind of focused on getting homegrown, qualified candidates to run for office, now we have a home and a place for those candidates to be. So initially, I just want to say that what goes on behind those doors, there's 2 small rooms that are going to be our headquarters and our offices. In there will be hopefully any literature that you have, any sort of signage that you have, anything that you would want to get out to folks who are canvassing or phone banking. So this is the home for all of that stuff. And just a little story about, I guess 3 years ago, I was outside. I live in downtown Jeff, if you guys don't know. And I was outside doing yard work, and somebody stopped by the house and said, "Is this the Clark County headquarters?" And I'm like, well, no, but kinda it is. Like I had 2 of everybody sign. And they said, "Can we get such and such, such and such and such and such candidate? We want a Hillary sign too." And of course I had all of those signs, so I easily got that to that person. But that hurt my heart that we didn't have a place. That was not my home. So today is those hopes and dreams are coming together for us. And we have a space here where we can all network, hopefully. We can canvass together, hopefully. We can start building that teamwork that we've tried to build after the primary, so after May. So we're walking together. There's transparency in where we're canvassing. We're doing this stuff as a group because that is how it matters and how it works in Clark County. We cannot run races singularly anymore. We don't have the money to do it. If we were Republicans, maybe. We have to find a cohesive team and run these races together. So on that note, and on the note of homegrown candidates and homegrown leaders, I want to introduce Minority Leader Terry Gooden. He's got a few words to say.
Thank you very much. You know, when you have these kind of ceremonies, it's a grand event, right? Ribbon cutting, that sounds important. You always try to figure out, okay, we've got to have some kind of program, some kind of show put together, and it always reminds me when I was in school and you always had the talent show. Anybody ever remember in high school having a talent show? Now come on, even if you got a few gray hairs, I know you remember talent shows from high school, right? So the brutality and the honesty of a mother, I was trying to figure out what in the world am I going to do in the talent show with? What in the world am I going to do? So I got to thinking, I did some practicing on the singing part, and I always thought, you know, I might be a comedian. So I just went to my mother and said, "Hey, Mom," said, "You know, I'm trying to figure out what to do at this talent show. It's a big event in the school. You know, we got to make a big impact here, and this is always the funnest day." And I was kind of thinking, should I sing or should I do a comedy act? And she kind of looked up and pushed her glasses back, and she says, "Terry, for you, isn't that the same thing?" So I'm not going to sing up here, Kate. I'm going to try to do the comedy act, so maybe I should sing, right? But with that, headquarters are very important because it's called home. And home is what? Home is where the heart is, right? This is the heartbeat of the Democrat Party now in Clark County. So everything that happens in Clark County Democrat-wise, which is going to be great things this year in 2018, everything good's going to come out of these doors. and it's going to come out of the lips of the folks that come out of this building. We've got great candidates up and down the ballot. We've got great causes. We're going to make sure that we move Indiana forward and not backward. We're going to take Indiana up and not down. And you folks, every single one of you standing here right now today, are going to be a part of that. So give yourselves a great big round of applause, because we're going to take Indiana to the top. How many of you folks here tonight are sick and tired of Indiana being the best at being the worst? It makes me sick to think that the great state of Indiana always ends up at the bottom of the list of everything that matters. Just like a quality of life. 46th in the nation for quality of life in the United States of America. Indiana can do better. Let me tell you something else. There's an agency right now in the state of Indiana that's really struggling. And don't let anybody fool you. It's not because of the workers, folks. The Department of Child Services in the state of Indiana has got the greatest employees in the nation. But they have been handcuffed. They can't do their job. How many folks here realize that last year alone, over 100 children died under the care of DCS? This is 2018, folks. Indiana can do better.
Yes.
Indiana can do better.
Yeah.
So, with this office, we're going to turn Clark County around. We're going to put Clark County at the top of the list. We're going to turn Indiana around. We're going to put Indiana at the top of the list. And with everyone's help, we're going to make sure we get Democrats elected all the way from the township trustee to the township advisory boards to the county courthouse to the state house, and everybody here is going to help us do that. With that, don't it feel good to hear the truth, folks? So with that, I'm going to close. I'm going to say thank you for listening. God bless Clark County. God bless Indiana. And God bless America. Thank you, folks, for being here.
Okay, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Nobody here knows that I was going to call on you. But we place a lot of focus on candidates, as we should. I want to focus a little bit on folks like Terry who are in office. So, Susan Popp, I'll give the mic to you. You have a couple of words you'd like to say?
Well, I think Terry's a very hard.
Oh, you broke it.
It's on, yeah. I think Terry's a very hard act to follow, and thank you so much for what you do for Clark County and what you do at the State House. I just really appreciate it, and I know everyone here appreciates you as well. And I just want to say I'm up for re-election for the Clark County Clerk, and voter registration. I cannot stress the importance of that office when it comes to voting in Clark County, obviously. So if there's anything I can do for any of the candidates, for anybody, just let us know. I'm so glad to see the young Charlestown Young Democrats here. This year. It's just fantastic, and it's a pleasure to be a part of this new home that we have, and it's something to be very proud of. And I want to thank Heidi and Benita for helping in that effort, as well as everybody in the Democrat Party. So thank you. Get out and vote, because we've only got a limited time for registration. That's October the 9th.
Thank you, Susan. Okay, along that same line of thinking, Mr. Nathan Samuel.
Don't really know what to say. Glad everybody's here. I love the fact that we have a headquarters. It's very professional, looks very nice. Appreciate our candidates. We need great candidates, and I think we have them. A lot of I see a lot of the candidates on the other side. It's more of a game to them than really doing what's right locally. That's what I'm talking about, locally. And they want to make sure and please enough people to get them to move along to the next level. And I don't appreciate that, and I hope that that's not how our candidates are. I don't feel that's the case. I believe we're concerned about taking care of our fellow man, our social issues. That's our number one. And I just hope that we come out strong and do well and share that word with other people, that we're the ones that have the heart, and we need to push that very much. Thank you.
All right, so we don't stand out here in the heat anymore. We're going to do a couple of more things, and then we'll go inside and enjoy some something to eat and something to drink. But I just want to reiterate how much this was a team effort. So first off, I want to thank the members of the Central Committee, namely Benita Pate and Kevin Anderson that's here today. Brad Burton is our treasurer. I want to thank the members of the Alliance, specifically the president of that group is Heidi Sellers. This truly is a team effort, and we could not do this without you folks behind us. It's just simply the fact, and I hope that I reiterate that everywhere I go. If it was an effort just left up to me, this would not have happened today. So I appreciate everybody who does the above and beyond their volunteer activities, which is everybody that I see in this group today. A special thank you to the Charlestown Young Democrats, who are just now getting their legs behind them. We met with them this weekend, encouraged them to come out and get involved. And a little encouragement means they're out and involved. How about that? Adam, do you have anything you want to close with? The 9th District Chair, Adam Dickey.
All right, who's ready to get to work? All right, then you know what we got to do here, Kate. I think there's a ribbon out here somewhere. We need to bring that ribbon forward. Who else you want up here with that ribbon?
Let's fill the picture up with everybody.
Let's fill the picture up with everyone.